Let's get real.
Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Real Talk with Menashe. I am your host, Menashe Chinyanganya. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I just want to say before we get into this episode that thank you so much for all the love on the last one. I had my first guest, Beige, aka Jonathan, and it was really fun. It was a fun interview to do, and I'm just excited to incorporate people here and there for some fun. I love having my friends and people I know, and then people I don't know. You never know. You just never know who's going to be on Real Talk with Menashe. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to say thank you for the love. And if you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. That was a fun episode to do. But for this episode, it's just me. It's just your girl. And I have some things to say, as always. So I hope you guys are doing well. I don't really have too much to say as far as my week and everything. Everything's going well. I really can't complain. I just kind of want to get into it because I already have things I need to say. Today's topic is simply things that are not making sense to me. Okay? Because there's a lot of things that are going on and it's just not making sense to me. Do you get it? It's not making sense to me. Starting off with couples who record together, and as a viewer, we're supposed to pretend that hold on. Couples that record together, okay, that prank each other or do whatever, and we, as the viewer, are supposed to pretend that they are having a real authentic reaction. I cannot get behind it. These videos irritate my soul, okay? Because I'm just watching this. And first of all, I'm sorry. As someone that records, I'm recording right now. There's a big camera in front of me. So you cannot get me to believe that this guy is walking into the room or getting into a car. Those ones are outrageous because there's no way you get into a car and you don't see the big camera on the dashboard facing you. You obviously know you're being recorded. And then the reaction's just not authentic, but we're supposed to believe that it is. I don't know. I just don't get it. I just can't get behind it. I don't understand. And I typically scroll. I can understand that, listen, this video is not for me. I'm sure there are 10-year-olds that are eating this up. But for some reason, every time I see it, I get irritated. And the last one I saw that made me even want to talk about this is this girl. She put all these Mentos in a Coke bottle and she shook it up. And then later on, her husband went to go open it. Now, there is a chance they were in a kitchen that he did not see the camera. I'll give you that. But when he opened it and the Coke shot up and hit the ceiling and she's and she's laughing it up. And the whole time I'm watching, who is going to clean this mess up? Because the Coke hit the ceiling and now there's splotches of Coke everywhere. The whole house is a mess. And I just get irritated. And I think it's it might not just me, it might just be me. I don't know. But I just get irritated watching these videos because I'm just what was the point of that? What was the point? I don't get why this is fun and thrilling. And it just doesn't make sense to me, okay? It just doesn't make sense. Next, I have been talking about this a lot because I really didn't know. I really genuinely didn't know. But did you guys know that babies can't drink water? Did you guys know that? Because I had no idea. This is the thing, okay? When I found this out, because I found this out fairly recently, and I sat and I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I actually have never seen a baby drink water. But that doesn't mean that I knew that babies didn't drink water. I just had the realization I'd never seen a baby drink water, but I didn't know that. I had no idea. And that doesn't make sense to me because obviously as an adult or a child or whatever, it's just the importance of drinking water is always a thing. But babies will die? I had no idea. And this just further showed me that when I have children, when I'm pregnant, I need to be in every baby class there is because not knowing that information literally scared me. And this also, side note, would be a perfect time to bring up the fact that when we are in high school and they're talking about reproduction and all that jibber jabber, somewhere in there they could have thrown in the fact that babies can't drink water. I'm sorry. I feel like that's something I should have learned in school. It was never brought up. I don't know why I was supposed to know that. I don't have a baby, so it's not something I worry about, but maybe I'm thinking that it probably would have come up before I had the baby. I hope. But if this is the first time you're hearing this, Babies can't drink water. By the way, you guys are not babies, so what's your excuse? Go ahead and drink some water right now. Anyway, I just couldn't believe that. That's so crazy to me, and it doesn't make sense to me, but they can't do that. So there you go. If you go to the gym and you use a machine and you don't clean off the machine before going to the next one, what is wrong with you? Seriously, like, it will never make sense to me why you're using a machine, sweaty, musty, dusty, crusty, as we all are, and you use the machine, you put in all your heart, all your energy and stuff, you get up and you skip off. I'm sorry. What? At most gyms, they literally have like those wipes and stuff, or they have a spray bottle or whatever, but like, it is so rude to literally get off from a machine and not clean it. And I see it way too often, and it does not make sense to me why people do that. Like, why do you think that's okay? Honestly, why do you think, with all the germs that are being spread, like, why do you think it's okay? I just will never get that. And I just feel like that comes down to home training. So if you haven't been doing it, that's fine. Don't tell anyone. It's your little secret. But moving forward, do better. Do better, because it'll never make sense to me why people just up and leave like they didn't just like throw all their guts all over the machine. And I'm supposed to use it next? Like, I don't think so. Now for this next one, I want you to get close, okay? If you wanted to sit next to your child on a flight, why didn't you buy a ticket next to them? If you wanted to sit next to your lover on a flight, why didn't you buy the ticket next to them? If you wanted a window seat, why didn't you upgrade and get the window seat? It'll never make sense to me why people have the audacity to get on a flight and then make it everyone else's problem that you're not next to the people that you wanted to be next to. Well, clearly you didn't want to be next to them because you would have made that happen before the flight, okay? Or you're okay with not being next to them. But it's insane. It's insane that you will come on a flight. People will come on a flight and then they'll practically demand, like, please, the sob stories. Keep the tears. Wipe them up. Here's a tissue. You should have figured this out. You had plenty of time when you booked the flight, at the gate, but not when I'm sitting at my little spot that I handpicked for myself because I know how I am on flights. And now you want to disturb the peace, causing drama? I don't think so. And that doesn't make sense to me. And gone are the days where I will pick myself up and leave. Now, I can't really even say if I've ever done that. I think I've done it once before, and I know that there's stories of people doing this, and even recently people complaining about them not being next to the person they want to be next to, whatever. I'm just telling you, don't try it on me. Don't. Because unless you've got a really, really, really compelling story, I'm going to sit, I'm going to look at you, I'm going to listen, and I'm going to say, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. Safe travels. Also, while we're on flights, another thing that'll never make sense to me is the fact that people act up to the point of getting put on the no-fly list. Do you understand? Do you understand what the no-fly list means? Do you understand how screwed you are if you end up on the no-fly list? There is nothing in this world that would get me riled up to the point that I get put on the no-fly list. Some of y'all play too much. The no-fly list. Are you insane? Do you understand how much your life is screwed as far as travel if you can't fly? Like, some of you guys, not you guys, obviously, but like people in general, like, need to get a grip, because I don't even think they realize in the moment what they're doing. But I watch too many videos and people are way too like flippant these days. No fly list? That's insane. Lastly on my list for today of things that don't make sense to me is TikTok possibly getting banned. Now, I know this has been a topic for a while because like the Senate's passing. I don't know. Is it passing? Is it not passing? Like, I can't keep up. But it just doesn't make sense to me because I'm like, can we have nothing? Can we have nothing? Like, at this point, honestly, I just need to know if it's happening for real or not, because I have a lot of saved videos that I need to save to my camera roll if this is going down for real. Like, if it's going down, just give me like a little bit of a heads up so I can like save the content that I really need, because I have learned so many valuable things on this app, honestly, that like I need for life. Like, seriously. I learned about water and babies on that app. You understand? Like, I need that app, or at least the videos on it. So just give me a heads up. But honestly, like, can we figure it out? And by we, I don't mean me. I mean like the people running this. Can we figure it out that I can keep TikTok so that we can all keep TikTok? Like, all I want, simply put, all I want is to be able to look at the videos, not be censored, laugh, cry, learn, grow. Like, I'm not asking for much. I just want to be able to do that. And, you know, sometimes apps die. Like, there was Vine, RIP Vine. You know, there was TikTok. If TikTok does end up going away, another app will emerge. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's just, there's so many, wow, it'd be actually really upsetting if it left for real. I mean, even, like, from, like, a business standpoint, marketing standpoint, all of that. But like, I can't even get into that because honestly, like, I feel like we talk about things sometimes and there's a part of me that feels like TikTok really is never leaving. Like, I don't know if I'm just in denial. I mean, I've seen that things have been passed and stuff, but for it to really just permanently go away, like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But just give me a heads up. That's all I'm asking for. Like, give me a heads up if you're going to do it so that I can save the important things to me and keep it pushing. And you guys will do the same. And honestly, like, we'll be okay. Like, if it leaves, we'll be okay. Honestly, maybe I'll read more. I don't know. So that's it for me on this episode of Things That Don't Make Sense to Me. Honestly, this is a segment I will be bringing back because things don't make sense to me on a daily basis, but I wanted to keep it short, keep it cute for this one. So that's it. I wish you guys an amazing week. Have some fun. And I will see you in the next one. Oh, follow me on socials at Real Talk with Menashe on YouTube, TikTok, for now, Instagram. And I think that's it. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.